What is going on? People from YouTube, welcome back to another Pancho things. Alright, today I'm gonna be doing a trout. Alright, so today we're gonna be doing a smoked trout stuffed portobello mushrooms. That's what I got planned for today. But we gotta smoke the fish first and everything. Just to add this because it's coming, this video is gonna be coming. We have major problems with the engine, the little Amazon engine. Major problems. So just stay tuned for that video. It's coming. I quite believe we might need to buy a new engine. Just gonna drop that there. So I'm gonna show you how I smoke my trout and how I'm gonna do after it's smoked and everything, how I'm gonna do this portobello mushroom. So let's go and get this started. Right, so everybody have their own processes of smoking meats and getting things and rolling. I'm gonna show you mine. So this is my grill and here's my smoker. I start normally with 7 or 8 little balls of paper towels, and I'm gonna show you how I set up my coal. I don't use briquettes or infused briquettes or anything like that. I use only lump charcoal. I don't use anything else. So I'm gonna start with solid pieces of coal, and I'm gonna place them all around those little pieces of paper towels. So this is how it looks. It's like a ring with a paper towel center. Right, so we got some canola oil and we're gonna dip some of that on the paper. I'm gonna absorb some of that, put some all over the coil. That's a little bit too much. Then I'm gonna grab this piece right there, little paper. It's gonna make everything caught on fire evenly. So we're gonna let that burn. As you can see, those coils already have full embers. Everything is full embers. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna let the flames come down a little bit lower, and then I'll show you step 2. On this side you have a little bit of wood chips. Soaking. So now that the coils are full embered, I'm gonna spread them really well. Right? Now that they're spread, we're gonna dump coil, small pieces of coil. And we're gonna let that work. Right, so now we're gonna move it some more again. Spread this out a little more. And we're gonna grab another round of these, and that should be all you're gonna need for the entire smoke. In this case, it's just fish. We're not gonna be needing too much because it's not gonna be too long of a period of time. What's gonna happen now is that I have 2 of these little pound cakes, or whatever you want to call these little tiny pans. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get water from my cherry wood chips. I'm gonna get some water from there, and I'm gonna place one of these bad boys inside here, and the other one inside of the actual smoker, and inside of the grill side of things, just to maintain my humidity levels really high. here. I'm gonna grab me some of that water. I'm gonna set up my fish, which in this case is just trout. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some aluminum foil, some parchment paper. But the fish, my trout, the only thing that I put to the trout was salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil. So I grab my trout. Trout there. Nice little trout here. Yes. Salt, oil, and pepper. We're gonna close our fish. Grab some wood chips. Put them in there. Here. Boom. And we're gonna close that up. And that's what we're gonna be doing the entire time that this takes place. Normally I can get that fish fully smoked out within an hour, possibly two. Alright, I'll check with you guys later. Let's see if this is done. Yep. Yep, it is all good to go. Yep, so good to go. So what's gonna happen now is that I'm gonna bring the heat back up and I'm gonna put some shrimp that has been marinated with salt, pepper, garlic powder and onion powder. Right, so we are ready here to get this shrimp done. So the shrimp is being on beer, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and onion powder. They're shell on. So alright, let's see. This is looking really nice. Let's flip this bad boys. Alright, I think that this should be done now. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put some butter. Some butter melting in there. Put that rolling in there. Alright, we're gonna grab some raw diced tomato. Tomato no. We're gonna have some raw diced onions. Going, the garlic is getting a little bit of color. Goes. Now I'm gonna grab some spinach. Some spinach in there. All this going on. I'm gonna peel the shrimps. The reason why I leave it, I like to cook with the shell on, is because flavor. And it helps, the shell helps even out the temperature. So that's why I like to work with the shell on. Then we're gonna add half a block of cream cheese. We're gonna let it just move there. So now we incorporate cheese. with the spinach, the garlic, the butter, and the salt. If you have some tomatoes, you can put some tomatoes. If you have artichokes, you can put some artichokes in there as well, or olives. I'm just gonna keep it really simple today. I don't need a heartburn. And that's sitting there while I grab all the fish and just get it out of the skin, bones, and everything. Okay, so this was the same cutting board that I cut my cheese with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of the shrimps and just chop them up. We grabbed all of this and we're gonna put it. So for the crunch, just gonna put some panko just to bite and tie this up. Just to bind it up a little bit so everything is mixed up. Just gonna grab our mushrooms there, let's bite them up, bite them up, let's bite them up in there. Up. Alrighty, so I just put some aluminum foil and parchment paper, and it's really dark outside, so Kristen is just holding the light so we can kind of see what's happening. So I just put aluminum foil, parchment paper, the mushrooms, and I'm gonna clean it, close them, and just let them roll. So right now it's been like halfway of the mushrooms being cooked. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some panko, put some panko on top just to give some more crunchiness. Panko on top of these guys. There. And I'm gonna grab the shrimps that I had left outside. Let's put them on top. There. Right. And Christine had some little ones that were spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, and garlic, so I cooked those as well. So I'm gonna give it another 5 to 10 minutes and then we're good to go. So these little guys Kristen had, sun-dried tomato, cheese, feta cheese, garlic, and spinach. And these are the ones that we just made. Big guys. Alright, so I'm gonna jump in and cut. Just gonna test it before we sit down and eat. Here. So let's put a touch there. Oh yeah. Here's my mushroom. That's so good. Got the smokiness of the trout, a little bit of the shrimp, the spinach, the garlic, salt, pepper. As I mentioned before, if you want, you can add sun-dried tomatoes, you can add regular tomatoes, you can add jalapenos. You can go with these in so many directions. But those were the trout that I tried to grab from the stocking places, the places that stock the trout, and I just had those three. So, oh yeah, this is phenomenal when you have the Portobello in the back. So really good meal. If you already had the trout smoke, that's good. If you had to smoke it, then you probably want to start early, get that thing all taken care of, not have to rush. But all in all, easy meal for this summer. Just get you some trout, smoke that thing, get you some nice large shrimps, get you some garlic, if you want some feta cheese, you can add some feta cheese in there as well. I like cream cheese better because the feta cheese has too much salt sometimes, and just want that little even keel balanced flavor. So there you have it, smoked trout and shrimp, portobello mushrooms stuffed. Pretty good. So you can try this summer. Doesn't have to be just trout. You can use those other fish if you have it. So go for it and let me know how that goes. Thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next one. Pancho out.